Hey guys, Keith here with a brand new video, and if you haven't seen this going around on YouTube, it's the Disney tag. 15 questions to help you get to know me more on a Disney level. I am actually late to the game on this tag, but thank you to new friend Sarah for introducing me to this. Link to her channel down below. Anyway, let's get started. Question number 1 is a scene in any Disney film that you wish you could experience firsthand. I know I would not want to experience A Whole New World, because as magical as it seems, I actually don't think it would be as fun as it looks, because you're kind of falling from the sky on just a carpet, and I'm not afraid of heights, but that doesn't sound safe at all. Safety does not begin with Aladdin. But as far as a scene that I would want to be in, I think it would be cool to be in A Friend Like Me, or the door chase sequence from Monsters, Inc. I know that's kind of on the thrill level with A Whole New World, but at least you're not supposed to fake that you're in a romantic situation when really you're just falling and you need to survive. Question number 2. What's an unforgettable experience you've had at the parks? I know I say this often and I reference it quite a lot, but 1900 Park Fair, when I met the Tremaines, that was really one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I will never forget it. The Tremaines were awesome, and they kept coming back to our table because they kind of loved us, and it was really just the best. And then I got to smash my friend Angeli's face into a cupcake at the end. So if you haven't seen that video yet, check that out in the description. Other than that, I do have quite a few from working at the World of Disney New York, which I guess would be cheating because that's in New York, even though we were Parks property, Walt Disney World property really. So I won't get into that, I'll leave World of Disney stuff for another video. Question number 3, what non-Disney song reminds you of or brings back memories of Disney parks? My answer to this is actually kind of controversial, at least with you guys, because I know she's not Disney, you know she's not Disney, but a whole bunch of people think she's Disney. So I'm gonna have to say any song from Fox Studios' Anastasia. And I say that because out of anything I've seen in my entire life that's non-Disney, that's an animated film, I don't think anything has ever gotten close to the quality of a Disney film as Anastasia has had. And I really appreciate that music and the animation and everything about it. So it does remind me of everything Disney. And it's not Disney. Number 4, when was the first time you went to a Disney park? I don't know the answer to this because I was way too young. I actually did not even know the difference between Disneyland and Disney World growing up because my parents just never explained to me where we were going. They simply said, we're going to Disney. And I actually frequented both parks growing up, where one year I do Disney World, the next year I do Disneyland. Some years I actually did both, and I was never told, like, it's Disneyland, Disney World. So it's kind of cool because one year I would think, whoa, the castle's really huge, and then the next year I come back to Disney, don't know which Disney I was at, but it was Disneyland, and I would think, wow, I grew a lot because that looks like a really tiny castle from what I remember. So sorry, I don't know when I first visited the parks. Number 5, if you could choose any Disney character to be your best friend, who would you choose? I would pick Genie because he's magical, he's random and funny. You just can't ask more than that. Number 6, who are your favorite Disney princesses? Belle, Mulan, and recently added in the past few years, Rapunzel. Number 7, name a scene or moment in any Disney film that never fails to make you cry. So if you saw one of my more recent videos, 25 Facts About Me, I did say that I have never cried during a film, but if I were to have to pick one where I got really close and like I could feel like, I guess, tears building in the back of my eyes, I would say Toy Story 3, when they were going to be incinerated. And at the end, these little guys just saved the day. So yeah, I had this on my desk. But that was one of the saddest moments for me in any Disney film. That and also Baby Mine during Dumbo. That one's sad. Number 8, what's the first Disney film that you remember seeing? I don't remember seeing Little Mermaid in theaters, but I definitely did. I know I did because Flounder is actually the first Disney character that I ever became obsessed with. I had a whole bunch of toys of him. I had a plush. I kept going back to McDonald's because I really wanted his toy in the Happy Meal, but I don't remember seeing Little Mermaid. And I did see basically every film after Little Mermaid in the theater, but I don't remember it, which is weird because I like to think that I have a really good memory, but I do remember seeing Lion King in the theaters. Number 9, what is your favorite Disney film? I have a list for this, and I don't care. I can't just give one single film because there's many that I just all enjoy equally, but one, no order at all. One, Aladdin, Mulan, and Lilo and Stitch, Tangled, Beauty and the Beast, and if we're including Pixar, then Toy Story 3. Number 10, who is your favorite Disney villain? I would say, it's hard to say because I think of Maleficent as like this pure evil villain. She's the most evil out of all of them, but there's not much personality to her. Then there's Ursula, who I think is a better balance of personality and then evil, but I would say Hades and Yzma are like 60% personality and then 40% villain, and I like that. So yeah, I'll give it to those guys. 11, what is your least favorite Disney film? I'm gonna have to say Black Cauldron or Dinosaur. Number 12, what is your favorite Disney song? So I have a list for this too. I pretty much seem to enjoy the reprises, like Part of Your World, Go the Distance, and Belle. Like, they have really cool songs, but once you get into the reprise of it, I just really enjoyed those so much. And I also do love the cliche songs that everyone will list, like I See the Light, A Whole New World. Those are on my top. But I also will shamelessly admit, I also like the High School Musical songs, like All for One, We're All in This Together, What Time Is It? Those songs, I don't care. They're also some of my favorites. Number 13, what Disney character has your personality or dream personality? In terms of having my actual personality, even though he's not my favorite character, he's still really cool. I'd say Woody, when you consider flaws and pros. And I say that because Woody can be a jealous character, and I get pretty envious of people. And for the pros, as Andy stated at the end of Toy Story 3, I think I can relate to Woody, where at least I'd like to think I'm brave. I'm not a cowboy though. I'd like to think I'm kind. Like to think I'm smart. But most importantly, out of all that list that Andy has at the end, I think I don't give up on people and myself. So I think that's a pretty important thing that stood out to me when I watched Toy Story 3. As far as dream personality goes, I'd say Flynn Rider. So I say that because he has the confidence that I wish I had. Number 14, if you could change any scene in a Disney film, what would it be and why? This is one of the easiest questions for me in this entire tag because I say this a lot, but it really angers me at the fact that Hans saved Elsa in her palace during Frozen, and I think that's one of the dumbest moves that any Disney villain has ever made in the history of being a villain, and it's because he didn't have to do that. And I've heard many sides to being pro Hans saving Elsa for a reason, and it does not work. It's kind of like if Scar saw an elephant randomly trampling Mufasa to death in the Pride Lands, would Scar have really stopped the elephant and said like, no wait, I need to kill Mufasa for myself? Like, no, that just would have not happened. Scar would have been smart about it and said like, well, that elephant did my job for me. Number 15, if you had to get stuck on any ride at any Disney park for more than 30 minutes, what would you want to be on? Also, another easy question for me, I can say PhilharMagic in the Magic Kingdom, and I say that because I listen to Disney music every day, and I don't get tired of it, so I wouldn't get tired of PhilharMagic if I got stuck on it for more than 30 minutes, or even if I got stuck on it all day long. It will probably be like I'm at home listening to my own music anyway. Alright guys, that's the end of the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and at this point I'm supposed to tag people that I think should also do the tag, and I will tag Adam Rucker. I don't know if he would do this though, because this is not usually his style. He usually does outdoorsy stuff. But Adam, tagging you, and I'll also tag Patrick Z Films, another Disney YouTuber, and links to their channels down below. And that's it. And don't forget to leave a comment down below, because I give out buttons like crazy. So here's one of my more recent ones. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on all my social media stuff, because I give out buttons and I like talking to you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!